Yo, I'm calling.
I'm Narika.
And this is The Bench.
In the rain.
Yes.
And it is AFCON season. And we have exciting news. Colin, what's the exciting news?
Guys, we are running a competition. Please predict your winner for AFCON 2021 in our YouTube video, episode 22, in the comments below.
Competition runs until the 18th of Jan, which means when episode 23 of The Bench drops, competition will be closed. What do you win?
You win a DSTV Premiership shirt of your team's choosing. You know, exciting.
Unfortunately, we have to keep the competition here in South Africa, shipping costs and all that. But please comment on this episode who you think is going to win, and we will announce the winner after the AFCON final on the 8th of Feb. Comment below. How you doing, fam?
I'm okay, and you?
You guys on tired, eh?
Yes.
What is this? Do you know that wrestling move?
The chokehold.
Who does it? The Rock.
Everybody does a sleeper hold.
Okay.
Everybody.
Yes.
But what work had you in a sleeper hold?
Life has me in a sleeper hold.
You got the bags.
Guys, these aren't the bags I want. When I said I wanted to secure bags, I wanted to secure the money bag.
Not these.
These.
But you secure the hard-working bags. You know? These are better than the money bags.
I don't want to be hardworking. I want to have a soft life.
Oh my days.
I want soft life bags. I don't want these bags.
If only she was wearing shorts and you could see the knees. Those are not knees of a soft working girl. Fam, your mother raised you right.
Oh, when I'm polishing the floors.
Yes, you know, you just
in December, during the school holidays.
Yeah, we know the real ones. That's how I select my woman. I look at the knees, you know, hard workers. I love it.
Sounds super weird, but how are you doing?
I'm okay.
What's been happening?
I don't know what. It was the first week of 2022. I don't know. Did we release a video back then? I don't know. But yeah, first week of 2022 done, you know. AFCON has started. It's vibes, you know, international football. We're getting our own little all-star game cup happening over here. It's exciting times. What about you?
Yeah, AFCON has started. I've been trying to get to Cameroon, but I'll speak more on that at a later time. Opening ceremony.
I didn't really get to watch a lot of it, but I know you had a lot to say about it. You know, with the CGI and the augmented reality. Nika wasn't really appreciating the hard work.
I appreciate it, guys. When Dr. Patrice said we are running a bit behind time, I was like, that is the most African thing.
Love it. True to self.
It's so on brand for us as a people. I was like, 100% we are running behind time. Then there were like speeches, and I was like, this is what happens when you go to like your cousin's 13th birthday party. Now the kids want to turn up, but your cousin's sitting there in a 3-piece suit, and every auntie, uncle's getting up, talking about things. You know,
giving their memories,
which was great. It gave me, like, it was very on brand for Africa. And I was there, and the CGI tiger, the indomitable tiger.
Lion.
It was a lion. The indomitable lion was giving me African Nollywood movie vibes. It was life. It was a groove. There was music.
Yes, it was a groove.
There was
Fali Poopa came out, you know, there was dancing. I think the vibes that I got from watching this opening ceremony was definitely better than any other opening ceremony compared to, like, you know, when stuff happens that side. That's
our new thing.
Yeah.
That side
of the ocean.
But I think we could speak about the AFCON in its own right, and that is exactly what we're going to do, because we could spend this episode and this show speaking about it, but we decided that we will have a dedicated AFCON show.
I think the response from our last episode, you know, seeing all you beautiful people throughout Africa, you know, come together in the comments and our comments, you know, talking about how you love to hear us chat about, you know, the AFCON competition, and just also be a part of the AFCON competition. I think we did decide
live in HD as it happens,
giving it its own show,
exactly,
you know, its own spotlight,
exactly,
would be the best idea.
Exactly. So please have a look out. Keep a lookout.
Just keep your eyes out.
Keep your eyes out on our socials, on our YouTube. You'll be coming straight to a YouTube near you with an AFCON show. But for this episode of The Bench, we're going to keep it local. DSTV Prem transfer window. Cape Town City is losing a big hitter to go to Sundowns.
One of the best wingers in the league, I believe.
How do they let this man go?
I don't know. I mean, he is Bradley Relani. He has moved from Cape Town City to Sundowns. Yes, he is. I think he's about 33, 34 now. So he is in the twilight of his career, if you want to say. We don't know how actually fit he is, so he might be 34 and play until like he's 40, but it's never been heard before. But yeah, I think they let it go. I think it's just now moving in a new direction. Younger players, you know, they have a lot of the squad. Just give somebody younger a time to shine. But yes, Sundowns have gained a star player.
It's just like, is that something that we should be worried about? Sundowns just becoming like stacked, like just picking, strawberry picking each player from every team that they want.
It's just Thanos on the Infinity Stones. They're like, is he the final one? You know. But now they've lost. So now they don't need another player to like help them remain unbeaten. You know. Does this mean that the league, they've won it already? So now
they're trying to win.
You're getting a bigger squad for the other competitions that you're competing in, you know?
Depth.
Yeah, it's just about depth.
You know, it's all about depth.
Yeah.
It's like when you meet someone and they're pretty and they have no depth.
They're just shallow on the outside.
Yes, but Sundowns have personality and looks. Depth. Depth
Hopefully.
in it.
But
another big transfer, and like this is actually very I don't know if it's exciting because I'm always like in contradiction over we should give praise and props to our local leagues and our leagues in Africa, but the reality is that a lot of the leagues out of Africa, over just that side, out of the continent, and it is something that like a lot of people have been speaking about during AFCON, with players like coming from out of different countries, like other leagues out of the country or whatever. They have better facilities.
They do.
Better training, better facilities, better. I don't know, like
riffing.
It's just I think it's more like the system and the facilities provided to you is better.
Yeah, so I wouldn't say the coaches are better than our coaches that we have here. It's just that those coaches have more help with the use of other facilities.
100%.
You know, they have a higher capacity of things to work with compared to our coaches who probably have one fitness coach.
Yes.
You know,
you have someone for you.
Part-time physio.
For you.
You know, but
for you.
That's it. They have everything, guys. So yes, it's exciting news to see Hlongwane move from Maritzburg United all the way to the MLS. Playing for Minnesota United FC. I don't know. It's Minnesota.
It's the MLS. I think it's exciting because he's young.
Yeah.
I think he has all, and we've been talking about Hlongwane.
I think everybody's been talking about him.
He really held his own for Bafana. Really like has helped Maritzburg United. So if anything, it is a big loss for Maritzburg United going into the rest of the season, trying to wrap up the season on a good note. Potentially, like I wouldn't have thought that he would have stayed another season at Maritzburg United.
Yeah, this was probably like his last season.
It's a good money injection into Maritzburg though, as well. So they're making money off it. But I'm hoping what he gets from being in the MLS is that thing to make him even like quite a presence up front. Because sometimes I feel like
it's all about development.
Yeah,
it is all about development. I think the MLS, it's not like the other leagues, you know, the bigger leagues that we talk about. The MLS is generally used as either a retirement league or just as a league, you know, that's used as a stepping stone for players, you know, younger players. I mean, if you look at the Prem and stuff, the English Premier League, we have seen a lot of players come now recently from the States.
Yes.
And also players that have played in MLS, and all of a sudden now that you becoming bigger stars. It's just like how guys have now used in the past. They've used the PSL as a stepping stone to go play overseas.
Yes.
I think now that's like the second part of his journey. So PSL, MLS, hopefully Champions League final goal scorer.
And it won't just be Benny with the medal. It'll be Benny and Hlongwane.
Yes.
Or anyone else. I do think that I know we do speak a lot about development in South African football and African football as a whole, but if we just think about world football, you are right in saying I think the MLS has become a feeder system into a lot of different leagues.
It has. I mean,
so
it's not just with football that we see them like now doing it. You know, I think football compared to the other sports that we see in America is probably the last of it.
Yes.
To come into that new
but they're feeding into world football.
They're feeding into world football, but the way that it's structured and the development and the focus on youth and everything, I think that's like the last of the sports in America to be developed in that way. I mean, if you look at American football, even baseball and the NBA, it's just those sports have been doing it for years.
Yes.
You know, and we've seen the stars, we've seen the amount of money they've been making, marketing, all of that kind of stuff, you know. For a league, for a country that only has those leagues specific to them, world-class athletes, world-renowned stars, you know. So if the MLS can find a similar suit, we could see, you know, a lot of South Africans moving to the MLS,
I
making
think-
names for themselves. And
I
not
think-
just South Africans.
I think it's a great move for African footballers and South African footballers to go into a system like the MLS.
Yeah.
In comparison, we do have a lot of players that are playing in like the Scottish League, in
Yeah.
the Portuguese League, in Turkey, like across Europe. But I think just the system and the support that
That you get from those
from the
leagues.
MLS might be better, because I think
It's a bit more hands-on.
I think-
like helps you with your development.
I think Hlongwane right now has the opportunity to just become that guy.
Yeah.
And he has all the foundations to be. He's a big guy. He's tall. He
pace.
has pace, footballing mind, his movement on the field. I think when we've watched him at Bafana, and more so Bafana than Maritzburg United, for our national team, it seems like he's lacked confidence and experience, and I don't know if that's because of his age.
Yeah, but I mean,
in South Africa.
You also see those times during games where there's like little moments, nuggets in the game where he just starts to believe in himself
Yes.
and he'll beat anyone
Yes.
on the day, or he'll take a shot from like 30 yards
Yes.
out and all of a sudden it's hitting the crossbar, So I think
International playing in an international
Yeah.
league and team will probably give him that confidence.
it is surprising in the way that he probably wasn't our best young talent in
Yes.
the DSTV Prem.
Yes.
There's a lot of guys who are arguably better than him talent-wise, but I think what people saw in him potential
He has to
outweighed
work.
the talent that he has right now.
Long-term investments,
Right.
guys.
So yeah, it is exciting. I love to see it.
We're not out here with the cryptocurrency. We're saying, I put 100 now, I'm only going to come collect it in 20 years.
Damn, man.
I don't understand cryptocurrency. I don't know why I use that reference. Let's just keep it moving. So that is exciting for Bongokuhle Hlongwane. I am excited for him. All the best to you if you see this. We wish you all the best. We can't wait to see the type of player you turn into, and to bring all that sauce
Yes.
back into Bafana. I am excited. So because AFCON is happening, DSTV Prem is on pause. Maybe came at the right time, because Mr. COVID was out here doing the most.
Being rampant, being
So
reckless.
There were a lot of people that were critical and said the DSTV Prem should just carry on with
Yeah.
AFCON and with COVID.
Yeah.
Why are they stopping?
Just get the fixtures over. and done
Bafana's
with.
not there.
Right.
You have enough players, go. But it looks like the league took this opportunity, this break, to come up with the DStv Compact Cup.
New ideas. We love to see it.
Innovative. What's another word for innovative?
New.
New and innovative. I'm gonna complain now before we go into how this is gonna work.
Why?
No one voted for bench warmers.
Nobody did. Did we even vote? Maybe.
I voted for bench warmers,
but
guys.
there's no proof of that.
I wanted a team to be called the bench warmers, but
Yeah.
again, if you forgot what the DSTV Compact Cup is, they have created these 4 teams, 2 teams from the coast, 2 teams from the inland, and they're going to play each other.
Yeah.
Fans got to select the team name, fans got to select the coach,
Players,
fans got to
coaches.
select the technical staff,
Yeah.
the players.
Basically
it's like
everything.
basically
Yeah.
everything. They put Thanos said, I'm giving the
The choice.
The
The
what?
stones?
the stones back to the people.
Okay. Yes.
Make sense?
Yeah.
No. Okay, cool. So the 2 inland teams are called Dinaledi
Yes.
and Warriors FC.
Okay names. But then we also have coastal teams.
Okay, then the coastal teams are called Amabuto
Yes.
and Coastal United FC.
Out of those 4 names, we know which one's the worst one. But we won't say it, guys.
Coastal United FC.
Guys,
You
as
guys
South Africans,
vote for
I feel
Coastal
like we are
United
more,
FC.
We are more creative than Coastal United FC. Guys, come on.
I've literally been like on the socials and I see people become more creative and they went with Coastal FC. I thought Malum Gav would get a call up.
Yeah, but he's unemployed.
He has free time.
Yeah, in a way, I feel like, yes, it would have been nice to see him like back in coaching. This could have been like a competition where people were like free agents or like
Yeah.
coaches without jobs to like actually like market themselves and get back into the league. But I guess the whole point of it is to praise the people who are currently in jobs and they work every week, day in, day out.
100%.
Yeah, you
So,
know.
Dan Dance.
Dan Dance, Malisela.
Masilela.
No.
Malisela. Guys, it's been a long day. He is going to be the coach of the inland team, Dinaledi FC. Steve Barker is going to be the coach of Coastal United.
Yes.
FC. Dylan Kerr is going to coach the Warriors FC, and Ernst Middendorp is going to coach Amabuto.
It's also a weird choice of coaches. I mean, those aren't the only coaches really of those teams. As we said, fans also chose the technical directors. So there are names like Benny McCarthy, like Kaitana Tembo, who are the technical advisors of those teams, but like those would be the guys on the sidelines. So yeah, it's nice to see.
Who do you think's gonna win?
I don't know. If you look at the teams, it is kind of mixed. It would be nice to see like a Keegan Dolly play with like a Timbers one there. You know, that kind of stuff is happening. So it's nice when you see guys that don't usually play together end up playing with each other. So yeah,
because we don't see them in the Bafana squad play together. So why not use this opportunity to see them?
It is going to be unpredictable.
I do think that this, and like I'm just going to reiterate and echo what Colin has said. I think the DStv Compact Cup is a cool idea, cool thing going forward, because we're going to see players that don't play together. But I think it could have been an opportunity where we had like young players on the come up.
Oh yeah, like
non-starters.
Yeah.
You know, the guys that you're putting on in the last 2 minutes of the game to kill time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, in a way, there was quite a few MDC, so the multi-choice discipline challenge, quite a few of those players did get selected to be a part of these teams.
Yeah.
You know, but it wasn't enough. Like, you're still playing with the stars, but I mean, it's better than nothing.
We needed to give people a time to shine.
It's better than nothing. I mean, you got a lot of the younger guys and the reserves now rubbing shoulders with first team players. So maybe they'll like learn a thing or two in that week and a half that they're playing with these teams. So yeah, good and bad, I guess.
For the DSTV Compact Cup, okay, one, I get, you play your big name stars, it brings in money, it brings in viewership.
Yeah.
People are like, South African football. But do you not think like the clubs, like the coaches of the clubs, want to take this opportunity to rest their big stars?
They would love that. I feel like they would love that, you know, in a way.
You think it's contractual obligations?
Yeah, it is contractual obligations, especially with the league themselves. So I feel like the teams probably have obligations to DSTV and the Premiership and the PSL, you know, all that contracting, terms and conditions, fine print. They probably didn't see this happening, you know. But yeah, I mean, if you look at teams at the bottom of the table, or like the bottom half of the table, so the Gallants, you know, the Maritzburg, you know, those kind of teams, Chipper United, those teams over there would have loved to like use this break, you know, and even just to like regroup, you know, come up with new tactics, or even take advantage of stars who have left the top half of the team, you know, because quite a few players have left now to AFCON. So the weaker sides that genuinely have more South African players and not many like foreign stars could have taken advantage in the games that they played against those teams. So yeah, as I said again, it's hard to really say, but yeah, good and bad.
It is raining, but it's also AFCON season. Please don't forget about the competition. Drop a comment below. Who do you think is going to win AFCON 2021? Yes, I know we are in 2022, but guys, it's AFCON 2021. So drop a comment below, and also just don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Yes, Bafana aren't playing in a continental competition, but the DSTV Premiership is giving us local football with the DSTV Compact Cup. My money's on Dina Lady FC. Colin's on a coastal team. Until next time, it's all love. It's always football.
I have a shout out to give out to one of my mates. Literally, I was like, yo guys, I have to go film the bench. They were like, yo, shout me out. So I had to shout it out. I'm not going to be a fake homeboy.
Why did you wait until I...
Go shout out. Shout out Pambela Pangase.
Bye.